let's open up a hot toy. This is the Captain America Endgame hot toy. Just putting this out there right now, this is not really a review. I might say some things I like about the hot toy and other stuff like that that might be entailed in a review, but I feel like I'm not qualified to review a hot toy yet because this is actually my first one. So a little context, I recently got a job, I recently graduated from college, got a job, started working right after that. My first paycheck covered the hot toy. I was like, I'm gonna buy myself something, and that's what my first paycheck went towards, this hot toy right here. And anyone who pre-ordered this figure knows that it's taken like years for any of us to get this if you pre-ordered from Sideshow. So they're finally shipping out and they're finally here. I'm probably last on the list. But yeah, I'm super excited to have this on hand, and that's why I'm not reviewing this, because I have nothing to compare this to. I have no standards. I've never even touched a hot toy before. So this is just going to be my thoughts on camera and just my initial reaction to just seeing this in person. Yeah, so let's get to it. I'm pretty excited about, ooh, shoot, what's going on here. Basically, that's what the box looks like. And taking out the slip cover right here. This is what it looks like up close, if my ring light doesn't screw everything up here. Basically, the sides and backs are very simple, and I'm just gonna open it from the bottom, and hopefully that's cool with everyone. There we go. Oh, that was easy. Okay, here we are. I guess I should do it this way. I was also thinking about getting the Shang hot toy because that looks great too. Okay. But I figured I should probably see how I like the first one before I start actually collecting these things. Because I don't want to go down another rabbit hole with pop figures and all that, you know. Those are the shields. He has no clean ones. It's either dirty or broken. So there he is right there in the flesh. Looking, hold on, let me get my fill light right here. Yes. Get my face out of there. That's what he looks like. Looking pretty serious. Looking pretty genuine. Anyways, so I never understood, like, switching the mouthpieces out. Like, you literally take the mouth out? Is that how it works? Is that how any of this works? I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. I'm nervous. You do take the arms off and stuff, right? Okay, I just removed his hand off camera just to see if it even comes off. I know it's supposed to. It's just, it took a lot more force than I expected. Okay. Removing the second hand. Oh god, okay. This must be hammer holding, yeah. This must be shield holding, yes. Gripping hands, because I'm boring. I just want him with the shield and hammer. Captain America is my favorite MCU character, by the way, if anyone didn't know. So how do I know if it snaps back in? Also, how do I snap it back in without it getting stuck on his sleeves? Oh my goodness, okay. You know how they say that YouTube can teach you anything? I think I found the one thing that YouTube doesn't teach you, and that's swapping out parts on a hot toy, or like having tips on how to swap out parts on a hot toy. Dude, I'm like, it's like putting on shoes on a baby, and this is difficult. Because, like, here's my dilemma, and I'm sure no one else in the world is going through this, but like, that's the peg, right? It's inside his his boot thingies, because he wears like pirate boots basically, and there's the hole I have to get it in. It's within this hole. Like, can I face it towards the light so you guys can see? I don't know. It's just, it's difficult. It's like you have to get one hole into another hole, and you have to like, did I hear something? No. And I've got footprints on my hand now because I'm trying to like snap it on. Dude, this is difficult. This is very difficult. Maybe I just have to wear it in or something, but I don't know. I finally got it in. I had to like pinch his knees and like really push down onto the table. But I'm never doing that again. He doesn't have replacement feet, so that means I won't have to do that again. There it is. They're on. Dude, I don't know why that was so difficult. For what reason? I don't understand. Let's just look at his other accessories and stuff. So, one of the main attractions, I'm sure, whoa, is Thor's hammer. Look at that. Look at that. No, don't look at me. Look at that. Oh, he still has like paper under him because you're expected to take off the head and stuff. Okay, here we go. How are you expected to get the neck off? Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep his original head on there. That was my plan anyway, but I wanted to see what he looked like with no helmet. But that's not gonna happen right now. I'll do more research or something, but for now, this is what it looks like. It looks really good. It's really nice. It's really detailed and stuff. That's great. That's absolutely great. This thing's a pain. Oh my gosh. Let me try to put some accessories in. Or you know what? I'll swap his mouth out. It's low-key kind of creepy with all the different teeth and stuff inside. Let's see how it is putting his shield in. This is what it looks like. This is what the back looks like. Here is the broken shield. Ooh, that looks good. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Broken shield comes with 2 other pieces that fit together like so. Do I want broken or unbroken? We'll stick with unbroken for now. How bad is this going to be? Let's see. Don't tell me I actually have to adjust the straps. No, the hand fell off. So I used the hand popping off to my advantage. I just slipped the little nub he had left on through the straps. But snapping that on, it's like a game. It's just getting harder and harder. Oh my god. Please. Okay. I know it's not in place, but it's good enough. Like, oh. So you can unbuckle the shield, huh? Because mine just unbuckles. Oh, it buckles. That's cool. This is the pain. I'm going through all of this pain for what? I don't know. I really don't know. Bend your knees a little bit. It's good for balance. There you go. I'm so confused. Why? Why? I don't think Thor's hammer is going to be too hard to put on. There are some other accessories. This is the tiniest one. This little thing from Peggy. His little compass. Right there. I don't want to lose it, but there it is. Yeah, okay, that's cool. This hot toy has honestly caused me physical pain. Like, just fiddling with it this whole time, it's definitely not easy. Oh, this is so he could have the shield on his back, right? You just hook this. I think so. I did research on this. So, hammer. Please go in really easily. I can't take much more of this physical labor. There we go. Okay, the hammer goes in really easily. Thank goodness. Oh my god, I took the hand off. Oh my god. So, honestly, first impressions with these things, it's literally like having a child. It's because there's so much detail, that's cool, right? But this is honestly like really close to a doll. Like, you know how like people always make fun of figure collectors cuz like by saying figures are dolls and everything. This genuinely is basically a doll. That's what this is. That's the experience I'm getting right now cuz dude, there's so much like cloth and fabric. It's all there. It's like I said, it's like dressing up a child. You have to mess with the fabric. So therefore it's harder to mess with the pieces. It's very difficult. But there he is, holding the hammer finally. Took me a really long time. There's the base. There's the stand. Yeah, because I'm gonna do a little bit more research with this thing. I completely ignored the instructions, even though I like opened up the thing. Oh, this could be handy. Yeah. It shows you all the parts that are removable and everything. Oh, jeez. The instructions are so basic, but it's not that easy. I don't know. This is what the base looks like, by the way. So, it's pretty cool. Well, there he is. That's as good as I'm gonna get it for now, at least. This was definitely not what I expected in terms of ease of swapping out the parts and everything. This was very difficult overall as an experience. Like, of course I'm happy with the figure, but just like my frustration with removing the parts and just swapping out the joints and stuff just because one, I'm inexperienced with it, and two, it's just tough. Honestly, I did not expect that. I did not expect it to be this tough. Honestly, it's definitely kind of a negative about it overall. That's what you get. You're paying for the detail. You're paying for everything to be solid and stiff and everything. Like, I really want to pop his neck off and get the actual Chris Evans head like on, because I really want to see what it looks like. But there's got to be a better way. Maybe some tricks or something. I know you're supposed to use like hair dryers sometimes to just soften everything. But I'm just gonna do a little bit more research before I start doing all that, because as of now I don't trust myself enough to just absolutely go crazy on this thing. So at the moment, this is what I have, and by no means is this disappointing in terms of what it looks like and everything. I also didn't expect as much like fabric. I don't know what I was expecting. Of course it's detailed, so it's gonna be like that, but I don't know. I expected the fabric to be a little bit, I guess, tighter. A lot of it is very baggy on him. That's the thing. And that's what makes it kind of tough to work with, because like you see this, like his leg is like in there. It's like this much fabric as excess. It's like he's wearing baggy jeans or whatever, and it just makes it really hard to work with. Like, to push joints in and everything, and it, like I said, it's tough. Definitely, if I ever decide to buy another hot toy and I just get more experienced with them, just as time goes on, I'll definitely know what to do. My expectations will be a little bit more in line with what they should be. But again, he looks great. I'm staring at him now. That's so interesting. Just like the shine in his eye that he gets. Like, you don't get that with like a Marvel Legends or something, because their eyes are just painted. These are like, you can see the pinks in his eye, like, almost like the veins. It's crazy. No, now that I'm not touching it anymore and not playing with the joints, it's definitely really nice. Like, I'm happy with it. Like, a week from now, once I forget about the pain of pinching my fingers and all these joints and everything, and just I'll definitely appreciate this more once like he starts becoming more of a thing to look at than a thing to just mess around with and just swap out pieces and everything. I hope you all liked my unboxing of my Captain America Endgame hot toy, my first ever hot toy ever. It was definitely an experience, but I think the reward is definitely worth it in the end. And thank you for sticking with me as I was troubleshooting all of this, and thank you for just watching the video in general, as I've been trying to get used to my new setup because I had to adapt it for a table, essentially. And I think it went pretty well. It's missing out on the blue because I wanted to not detract from the colors of the actual figure, so you can actually see what it looks like. Otherwise, it would be kind of weird and blue and stuff. But yeah, thank you. Like and subscribe for new videos every week. Bye.